Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Izzati and I am from Group 9. Today we will present about electrical power system mini hydro. Today we'll have three presenter. First, conduct by me, and second by Muhammad Rizwan, and third by Steven Chisulyong. Okay, first we need to know what is hydropower. Hydropower refers to the conversion of energy from flowing water into electricity. It is considered a renewable energy source because the water cycle is constantly renewed. One of the first uses of hydropower was for mechanical milling. But today, modern hydro plants produce electricity using turbines and generators. The mechanical energy generated by moving the water rotation rotor on this turbine. The turbine is connected to an electromagnetic generator that produces electricity. Mini hydro schemes make a smaller contribution to a national grid supply, typically in the range of 100 to 1000 kilowatts. Small hydro plants can be connected to conventional electricity distribution network as a source of renewable energy at a low cost. Alternatively, small hydro projects are often built in remote areas that are not economical to serve from the network, or in areas where there is no national electricity distribution network. Because small hydro projects usually have minimal reservoir, the civil construction work of the project uses only a relatively low cost compared to large hydro. In Malaysia, doesn't have a lot of mini hydro, but there is have one mini hydro in Pahang, which is located in Sungai Perting Mini Hydro Power Plant, Pahang, Malaysia. River water is diverted by the way through opening on the riverside into the channel. The channel follows the contour of the area and directs the water to a small reservoir or tank known as the forebay, from where it is directed to the turbine through a closed pipe known as the penstock. Penstock directs water in a uniform flow to the turbine at a lower level. The rotary shaft of the turbine is used to operate the electrical generator. When electricity is generated, the powerhouse where the generator is located transfers the electricity to a step-up transformer, which is then sent to a grid substation or to the area where this electricity will be used. Once electricity is generated, the water flow is returned to the river. This is why small hydropower plants are considered a renewable, non-polluting, and environmental source of energy.
Assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is Muhammad Rizwan bin Muhammad Badar. My metric number is EA20020. Now I would like to talk about how mini hydroelectric works. Hydroelectric energy is produced by the force of falling water. Then they have three sizes of hydroelectric power plant, which is large hydropower, small hydropower, and micro hydropower. From my review, the mini hydroelectric power plant have 5 parts, which is dam, receiver, turbine, generator, and transmission line. The function of dam is raise the water level of the river to create falling water. Also can control the flow of water, and the receiver that is formed is in effect store energy. Then the force of falling water pushing against the turbine's blade cause the turbine to spin. A water turbine is much like a windmill, except the energy is provided by falling water instead of wind. The turbine converts the kinetic energy of falling water into mechanical energy. The generator also connected to the turbine by shaft and possibly gears, so when the turbine spins, it causes the generator to spin also. Then it is also convert the mechanical energy from the turbine into electrical energy. Generator in hydropower plant work just like the generator in other types of power plants. And the last, transmission line. It conducts electricity from the hydropower plant to homes.
Last but not least, I'd like to present the power distribution system in Malaysia. Before I start my presentations, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Steven Chin Su Leong from University Malaysia, Pahang. The distributions of electricity is a part of power system which distributes electrical power for local use. This system is the electrical system between the substations fed by the transmission systems and the consumer meter. This diagram shows the electricity generated by the power plant is transported and distributed to the large power consumer, hospitals, schools, more industries and commercial centers, and residential area, workplace, and shops. In this case, we can see 240 volts of electricity is transported and distributed from the substations to the residential area. The step-down transformer is used to step down the voltage from 500 kV to 11 kV. Meanwhile, the actual voltage that is supplied to the consumer is stepped down to 415 volts or 240 volts. 415 volts is a three-phase voltage, while 240 volts is a single-phase voltage. The diagram shows the single-phase wiring system. This is the simplest wiring system. Single-phase voltage, which is 240 volts, is usually applied in the residential area. The electrical appliances used in the residential area is approximately 240 volts. The electrical appliances, for example, refrigerator, televisions, fans, and washing machines will not exceed 240 volts. Alternating current that is applied to the residential area is usually 50 Hz, which means that the alternating current will only change its directions for 50 times per second. That's all from me. Thank you.